Hello, this is Alessandrina from Dexter and Alessandrina, wishing you a very happy new year and hoping that your life in 2021 is filled with joy, inner peace, creativity, fulfillment, and really harmonious, balanced relationship and anything that you want. So thriving in 2021. First of all, I want to share with you that astrologically 2020 was a very challenging year. So for sure you have felt it, you've experienced it however you did, whether it was with the COVID or other elements of your life or dimensions of self-exploration or health or relationship that were particularly challenging. And the good news is that 2021 is going to be very different. We're actually astrologically in a configuration that is very similar to when the internet was created. So a very creative year where we have the opportunity to start new things and to create and liberate old energies in order to create. So creativity. What do you want? What do you want to experience this year? It's important in order to do that, to experience that, to really let go of the old. So to let go of 2020 and everything before that, so that you can experience yourself as new. And experiencing yourself as new, and Joe Dispenza does a really good job at talking about being nobody, no one, in no time, no space, and no thing. So recreating ourselves from emptiness, really realizing that all the things of the past do not limit us, do not define who we are and who we have the potential to become, so that we can focus all of our energy, creativity, our attention, our time, our resources to the present moment and to creating the future in the present moment, because that's where it's created. There's a wonderful metaphor that I want to share with you that can be very helpful in that process. So 5% of the time we're in the conscious mind. And so we're aware of our goals, our intentions, what's meaningful to us, and we can focus positively on that. The other 95% of the time, we are motivated by our subconscious beliefs, fears, patterns, energies, habits, the conditioning that we've received. And so if we do not change the subconscious, it can be very difficult to have a different experience of reality, because 95% of the time, what we do, what we say, what we think, what we feel, the choices we make, and the actions that we take will be driven by the subconscious mind. So my metaphor is the metaphor of really imagine that you're on the ground. And on the ground is the past, right? And on the ground is, what you've experienced as a result of the past, the present moment being a direct result of all the choices you've made in the past. And that you want to have a new experience. You want to create something different in your relationships, in your work, in your abundance, in your health, whatever it is. Well, in order to do that, imagine that now this situation or this new experience is you being on the roof. And that directly from being on the ground, you just experience yourself on the roof. So instead of thinking, oh, how do I get on the roof? How do I have this experience? And then experiencing yourself on the ground, you begin to connect the dots within your own mind and within your own your heart, your body, your whole being, of what it is like to be on the roof. And the metaphor here, the roof is where you want to go. It's the future. It's the emotional state that you want to be in. And only by being there and cultivating that and practicing it, practicing being on the roof, already being there, in the energy of it, in the emotions of it, can you truly receive, manifest, attract that which you want. You can't do it by being on the ground. It takes time, it takes a lot of energy, instead of really cultivating, practicing, already being in the energy, in the emotion of who you want to be, or of the experiences that you want to have in your life. And of course, experiences are all about emotions. When we want something, whether it's abundance, health, relationships, success, whatever it is that we want, it's because of how we will feel. So how we will feel is actually an internal process, and we can choose that. We don't have to wait for anything external to happen to be in the experience. We simply have to choose it. So two meditations actually that I recommend to do that is there's one called Create Your Reality. And that's a meditation where you start practicing the future. You start being in those new actions, those new emotions, those new feelings, those new energies that you want to cultivate and experience. The other one is the Inner Alchemy. Inner Alchemy begins to really activate your Kundalini energy, remove old stuff from your system, move energy. And as a result of that, your body, your heart, your mind, all of your chakras become aligned with a new experience, right? So you're moving energy, you're liberating old energy, and now you can create something new by cultivating it internally. So it's an internal experience. So thriving in 2021, what does that mean to you? What does it mean to thrive? What is the experience? How will you feel? Well, like write all of that down, journal on it, think about it, and then meditate on it and be in it. Don't wait for things to change externally to be in the experience, to have the experience, and then watch the miracles really unfold in your life and just flow into your life. Because as you flow and you jump onto the roof without having to take the steps to get there, without thinking, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that in order to get onto the roof, get onto the roof, be on the roof, be in the energy of who you want to be in the energy of the experiences that you want to have, and you will be there. And then it's a matter of focus, right? So anytime that you're not, it's because the subconscious mind is driving you to have another experience from the past. It's driven from your own karmas, your own patterns, conditioning, and that's okay. Clear that. Use, one of the methods that we teach that we share on YouTube for clearing beliefs, clearing fears, and then get back into it. Focus again and again and again. So you're clearing, you're liberating energy, and you're focusing on what you want. Letting go of what you don't want, what has been the result of prior choices that you may not even be aware of if it was in past life, for instance, or in early childhood. And therefore that you internalize without being aware of it. And then really just be in this new energy, cultivate the energy and love yourself, and learn to be in this energy of what you want rather than what you don't want. And that means letting go of fear. I hope this is helpful, and I really wish you a wonderful year. I really hope that the whole collective consciousness is inspired and creative, and that we all come together to really transform ourselves, each other, and the planet too, of course. Sending you much love from Sedona, Arizona, and hoping to see you all very soon. We have a workshop coming up on Insight Timer next Friday. Bye.